I don't know how well this video is gonna come out, but I wanted to, I don't know, document the early stages of the garden and also get some content. That's Obi. Hello, Obi. So this is the main food garden area. It's got cardboard walked into it. It's got a layer of manure. It's got a couple of layers of mulch in there. It's going really well. We actually grew a lot of pumpkins and cucumbers in there last season. We have this dry riverbed coming all through here. This is just to, we had some flooding issues, so this is to stop that up. We're going to plant native grasses and things in there to make it look pretty. This front area, I believe the plan is to put flowers and things in there. Not sure what this tree is. I know there's a couple, I think it's an apricot. I think there's a couple of apricots. This one, oh, this is one of the this is one of the apricots. That's another apricot, and I'm not sure what that last one in there. I'm kind of half working on this garden myself, half working on it with Mum and a few of her friends. Mum's real focus is on getting the food into this area. Me personally, I'm really looking for ways to incorporate sort of native fauna, native flora in there, because I live in Australia and, you know, we're going through a bit of an ecological crisis where we're losing a lot of species, and I want to at least have some area. That's going to be a garden shed right there, and maybe a bench and stuff, and then this might wind up being a mixed garden or something, I'm not sure. I've just been planting that in, filling it up with the mulch that we had, and that. This is an old tree of ours. We've had this for a long time. It's growing quite well. The roots go all the way down to here, which is a lemon tree and a lime tree. And then we have this flower bed built into the retaining wall that I made here. This is a sort of area I was thinking of as kind of a natural swale, because it rises up there. So I'm thinking if I drop down here, build that up, that'll really catch anything running off from here, and that'll be kind of part of the channel for this dry riverbed, is coming in here, going across into this garden over here, where I'm going to be putting in a frog pond. I'll get to that in a sec. Just continuing on the swales here, we've got these garden beds here, so I'm going to do little channels in here, raise up the garden bed, so you've got that nice dip in there and you're catching the water that's going in there. I'm also going to try and raise up this edge of the pond a bit, or the dry riverbed rather, so the dry riverbed also acts as a catchment. We are on a hill. It is quite slight here, but it does go up quite significantly, and yeah, with the house being down here, we had pretty big flooding issues, which the dry riverbed's actually done a really good job with. So moving over through here, not folding over, got some lovely flowers coming up. They've been doing great, actually. The garden beds are actually built out, so the hill used to end here, and then this is manure and wood chips like that. There's almost solidly manure and wood chips all through there. And they seem to like it. So this is our compost coming in here. This is sort of the new area I've just started recently. We already had a bit of garden in here, so we had this one, sorry about that light. And this tree, which is a indigenous wattle tree. It's actually, this is my bedroom right here, so I see this tree in the morning every day, and it fills up with native honey eaters and bees and that. Whenever it's flowering, it's great. I absolutely love this tree. So I want to get some more native flowers in here to attract the bees and to attract those insect eaters. I'll try and keep away from the sun. As well as in here, I want to put another native gum tree in here, just a short one that'll also flower. I'm looking into sort of when they flower in the year, when to put that in so that we can have sort of that full support for the animals all year round. This is the area here which I'm going to be making into a frog pond. Now kind of what I want to do is, because there are tree roots and that down here, what I want to do is, rather than dig down a heap, is actually build up. So if you see those boards at the back, we're actually going to redo that fence, and I want to build the soil up about that foot, like about that foot, about 2 feet, because with the ditch already here, with this already here, this could almost be the base of the pond. Like, we're near enough where it could be low that this could be a base to a pond, and then the dry riverbed would feed in, go through the swale there, go across here, and then go into this, which would be a frog pond, with sort of the overspill going there into the front garden. Yeah, and then just really bush up this area here and make it lovely. Yeah, it's good that we have such a big backyard. We are kind of in the middle of suburbia. The soil is like, the soil is very clayey, like even going down like this amount into the soil, you hit sort of clay pretty quickly. The town I'm in is all built on reclaimed swampland, so that pretty much tells you that. Yeah, I can show you some of the what the sort of soil quality is like. You can see it really here. Is that clay getting straight away into it? We planted some native things in here. This is all going to be filled up with gravel and rocks and be sort of that dry riverbed, but you can see in through here, you can see the clay really built into that soil. And even down there, well, yeah, I mean, that looks alright. Truth be told, I don't know a heap about the soil. I just know, yeah, it's clayey. I did pull some of the clay out, and I'm intending to try and make my own sort of clay arts with it at some point. So yeah,